Welcome to the start of a new adventure. We are thrilled you have chosen to take part in Wayfinder's Early Access. Early Access allows us to work with players to continue what they've started, laying a solid foundation we can build upon for years to come. New Wayfinders, bigger zones, better loot, and more, all with your help. And most critically, your voice is important. All right. Oh, nice. Some cool stuff on the gem store too, Greggle Peach. I bought the Infernal Envoy outfit. I wanted to look like a demon. Ooh, only 108 in queue. Much better than 20,000 last week. Yeah, I have the wrong game in there. I guess while we wait, I can try to fix that. Do you have it linked? Do you have the link to Steam? The game on Steam, Rosewolf? Or somebody? Interested in Wayfinder? Check out the early access on Steam. I think this is out on PlayStation as well. There we go. All right, our starting character, and you don't get tied into this character. You don't get locked in, but you have to play the tutorial with one of these characters. Wingrave, who's a war master. Starting weapon, Vanguard, forged by the legendary smith Torlin.
What's the job?
Silo uses gadgets and bombs. Gadgets and bombs? No.
Let us begin.
Not my thing. Nis, elusive master of shadows, manipulating gloom to destroy her foes while darting around the battlefield.
The weak must be protected.
Most sturdy.
The hunt
Let's start with
begins.
Nis. There's a bug that sends you back to the queue if you swap characters after the tutorial. Is that bug still there? Most excellent hat. Let's try Nis. I think this is the one I played in the beta.
We must light the way.
Do not waste my time.
Alright, let's check this out. Traveling to the gloom. So that's still there. Okay. So if we swap characters, so you just have to log back in.
We lived in an age of wonders.
Ah, Age of Wonders.
We wove magic into steel and shaped the elements with our words. And yet, even in this golden age, there were stories of cities falling to darkness, of a force reaching from the shadows. We didn't believe them until it came for us. The beacons had always been a part of our world. We never knew who created them, or that someday they would return.
Okay. That's not good.
But we weren't defenseless.
We must get to the beacon!
This is foul magic. Silo, clear a path.
On it! Horns, anger issues. Remind you of anyone?
Shut up and fight.
too many. Make for the
I
gate.
love this art style. I love it.
We're through.
What now?
Now, Wingrave, we light the beacon. Somehow, these markings. I can do this. But I'll need some time.
Precursor. We have to buy her some time.
False one! This is vengeance for my people.
This!
I am sorry.
No! Just a little longer.
Damn.
We're so close.
You've done it. The light. Your gods are dead. Your world is ours.
This seems like a hard tutorial. All right, there we go. Low on health, recover HP by using your flask. 5 to heal. It's gloomy. I wonder if we turn down post-processing, if it would be less foggy. No, I think it's just foggy here. Just a little foggy. Take the shard!
I remember.
Foggy?
I am Nis, the Blade of Shadows. My people are the Deep Eldrin, ancient and wise,
Deep Eldrin.
forgotten by the world above. But they have been lured down a dark path by treacherous spirits. When my clan refused to kneel, our people turned against us. Only I survived. Now this darkness is swallowing the world, but it cannot conquer me. I am the Blade of Shadows, and I will bring death to false gods who have broken this world.
All right. I like who I am.
Praise the architects. I thought we'd lost you. We need to get you back to Skylight.
All right, hold on one sec. Absolutely freezing. We have the AC running full blast. And I am like really chilly. Anybody else spend the summers freezing and the winters sweating because of your temperature control in your house?
There's no time to explain. You're trapped within the gloom. But with that shard, you can cut through the shadows. You must move quickly. I will guide you as best I can.
All right. Light attacks. Use heavy attacks. Oh, I didn't read that. How do I use a heavy attack? Right click. Oh. How's Fizz and Azari doing? They're doing good. Yeah. Oh, I have a story. Should I tell you guys a quick story? Let me tell you a quick story before we continue. There's a Fizz gig yesterday. Was it yesterday? It's yesterday or the day before. So you know how we have like a mesh tent that our cat likes to sit in outside, right? So we zip him into the tent and it's all mesh on all sides, so he can just lay in our yard and like watch the animals and sniff smells and different things, and he's in heaven when he's out there. Well, I work right next to the garage and he's right outside the garage in the tent, and I was working yesterday and I heard this weird, like, very short commotion kind of sound, and I noted it in my brain but didn't react to it right away, and I finished up the email I was sending, and then probably like a minute and a half, 2 minutes went by, and I said, you know what, let me go check on what that noise was. And I go outside and I see Fizzgig is not facing me, he's facing away from me, and I see this kind of motion going on. And I'm like, what is he doing? He's in the tent. I'm like, what is he doing? And I get up close, and he has an animal trapped under his tent. And he's sitting there going like this on it. I was like, what? So I call Azaria and she like grabs the tent with Fizzgig in it and throws it off, and a bird sits up and does like one of these blah, 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 and then flies away. Somehow a bird managed to fly under the tent, and like it was protected with the mesh from Fizzgig being able to like completely get at it.
44 months?
Do you believe in sub after sub?
Hey, Bog.
Hey, thank you for the resub. But he was in heaven. Fizzgig had like 2 minutes of absolute bliss with an animal completely like coming into his realm, and he was just basically like smushing it. That's natural selection at this point. I know. That's what my son Logan said. He was like, Darwin Award. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious, but I was like, what are the odds of that happening? He must have been in heaven, absolute heaven. Sprint! The bird was fine. The bird just flew away. And like, not only did you manage to fly under a tent, you managed to fly under a tent with a cat in it. Dodge pad number 4. Whee! Okay. Miss! Miss! Parry. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Watch your stamina. My stamina? Where's my stamina? Oh, it's in the, right there. You're bound to this layer of gloom. You must find an anchor and destroy it. Double jump. Ooh, double jump. Build flourish points with every 4th consecutive melee attack. Use a heavy attack to spend all flourish points, performing increasingly powerful attacks and filling the blade dance meter more with each point spent. Okay. And what was the other thing I was gonna do? Oh, I wanted to look up. How do I do a heavy attack? I've totally missed that. Heavy attack. Oh, you can play with the controller? Does it work with PlayStation? No? Doesn't seem to. Not right away, at least. Weapon ability, Steel Volley. When your weapon blade dance meter is full, use your weapon ability to spin and throw daggers in a large radius. That's Q, okay. Q. Have emotes. Big wave. Nailed it. And bring it. Character abilities. Wayfinder has 3 basic abilities, each with their own mechanics. All right, 1. All right, that's a charge forward. I want to be able to read my character's abilities. How do I do that? Oh, here we go. Shadow Step. Dash in a line, dealing damage along the way. After a short delay, a Gloom clone will dash from your initial position to you, dealing damage to enemies it passes through. Okay, number 2 is Umbral Aura. Nis is empowered by Umbral magic, causing her next 3 dodges to pierce a nearby enemy with shadow. Nearby allies are also empowered for 1 dodge. Vengeful Shade. Briefly become immune to attacks while damaging enemies around Nis. Following up with a light or heavy attack causes Nis to slam back down, further damaging enemies. Following up with a dodge causes Nis to backflip away. And then Gloom Shroud. For 10 seconds, Shadow Step can be used at no cost. That's my ultimate. And I can also spin around and throw daggers. Okay. Pretty cool. Get more information on your abilities. That's where I just was, right? Yeah. Passive. Mutators. I don't know what that is yet. Okay. Air dash. There it is, the Anchor of Gloom Shadow. You must destroy it. Okay. All right. Okay. Tutorial boss. Wayfinder's ultimate ability. Can you get that thing off my screen, please? Easy as goblin pie. Just F it. Continue with Nis? Yes. This is fun. Let's see how this goes. I didn't play much during the betas. I got maybe a little bit past this, but once you're out in the open world, wait till you see how beautiful this is. There's something about the way the world looks and things like that. It really appeals to me. There's so many games that I'm interested in right now. It's totally overwhelming. You know, I'm playing the Guild Wars 2 expansion with Azari at night. We're very, very slowly going through Baldur's Gate 3. I've got this. I want to check out Immortals of Avium. I'm still trying to play Final Fantasy 16. Overwatch 2's got a new season. Fortnite's got a new season. It's like, what? What is going on? This is a massive load screen. And my landscapers are here. Which reminds me, I owe them like a lot of months. Items acquired. I guess this is from like the Founders Packs. Alright, check this out. I wish this fly-through wasn't choppy. At last, come, we have much to discuss. Food!
I'm so sorry it took so long.
It's okay.
I made French toast with a cinnamon bread.
Ooh,
so,
nice.
right.
Check out this game.
What is it?
Wayfinder.
Oh, Wayfinder! Nice!
Isn't it pretty?
It is very pretty.
I like it.
Very, very pretty.
Oh, everyone looks cooler than me, though. Talk to Omen. Be jealous, gang. Be jealous. You love the graphics, but they have too much volumetric fog. It's better here. The tutorial zone was very hazy. What is this? Map viewer. The map viewer is where you can track your location and fast travel. Was that bacon? It was. Here, I got another one. So those items I got. My landscapers are annoying me. Proud along the profile glyph. Glyphs can be used to customize your player profile badge. Coming soon? Okay. Refill flasks. Quest. My friend, it is
so
good to
see you again. I thought we'd lost you forever.
Your Omen. I remember a battle. Crispy or soft bacon? I can't stand soft bacon. Bacon that's chewy is just... No, I like it. Literally falling apart in my hand. Your Omen. I remember a battle.
Don't worry. Your memories will return in time. That battle took place a year ago, and you were lost in the gloom.
A year
I've been
ago?
trying to bring you back ever since. Let me show you. The Eldrin attack was a distraction. The beacon was always the target.
Bacon?
We pushed past them and found the creature who was leading the attack. And you did what needed to be done. You fought to the bitter end. And your sacrifice bought me the time we needed. There's so much we don't yet know about the beacon. But its power protects this city. It destroyed our enemies and stopped the Gloom Tear from expanding. We couldn't close the Gloom Gate. But as long as the beacon remains lit, our enemies can't pass through it. And in the year that followed, we've studied it, learned more about this gloom, learned how to bring you back. We survived thanks to you. But the damage is done. Skylight is safe and the land around it. But beyond the Highlands, reality is collapsing into the gloom. There may be other beacons, other places that repel the invaders. The only way to find out is to cut a path through the gloom. And for that, we need Wayfinders. We need you.
Nice.
Your sacrifice, and that of the others, bought me the time I needed to light the beacon. And the beacon's light holds the gloom at bay. It's the only reason we're alive.
What is the gloom?
We still don't know. A year ago, the Eldrin attacked us and extinguished the beacon. And it was then that the gloom began to spread. It corrupts and consumes reality. The beacon protects us. But beyond its light, the gloom has swallowed the world, leaving only shadows and chaos.
That's so cool!
We don't know if anyone else has survived.
Bog Otter Large
That's why we
2020
need you.
delivery.
Thank you. Thanks, Nigel Sin. What's going on? How you doing? Thank you so much for the resub.
You survived in the gloom. You can do it again. With the tools you've been given, you can cut through its shadows. You must be a Wayfinder.
You must be a Wayfinder.
We still know so little about the gloom, and so much of the world has been lost to it. We need you to enter the Lost Zones, to find a path through the shadows. You've been through an ordeal. I shouldn't burden you with this now.
It's like I lost a year of my life and you're already setting me on tasks.
And meet other seekers. You were a seeker once. You've just forgotten. Before the Gloomfall, we investigated ancient mysteries. Now it's the Seekers who are working to keep Skylight and its people alive. Go to the Great Hall, up above the plaza.
Wolf.
Wolf will want to meet you. We'll talk again after you've met with him and Lord Halar.
Okay. It seems I have no choice. Look at this town. I like this town. It looks cool. Aha, an echo matrix. I was wondering. Oh, I have no idea what that is. Let's talk to Lord Halar. I trust your dagger is performing adequately. By the way, they've done with this what Guild Wars 2 was like when it first launched. They don't let you go all the way into first person. Like, I always want to zoom in to look at things more closely.